Hi everyone, so welcome to my channel. My name is Sylvie, and now we're going to talk about the 4 books or ebooks that I used as a reference during my BLEPP 2018 or Psychometrician board exam. I'm not actually promoting to use Xerox copies or a duplicate of these kinds of books, but I just have these books. These are all the oldest versions of all. Now, without further ado, let's start with the first book, Theories of Personality. Okay, so actually this book was not the book that I read specifically, because my friend from graduate school, for those who don't know, actually I'm still going to grad school, so I have this friend who lent me her reviewer for the BLEPP 2018, but this reviewer was the BLEPP 2017. So I just used this book as a reference. So I don't have the exact book, but I have the PDF. So the PDF here is the Theories of Personality, 7th edition by Feist and Feist. Okay, so there. Okay, so this is exactly what it looks like. So it has a lot of pages. I just used it as a reference. So again, since I don't have enough time back then, I started reviewing around August or May or August of this year. So I really don't have enough time to read the theories of personality. So, but of course, since it's still early, it's still 2018, and the next board exam would be on October 2019. Around the end of October, so I do suggest, you still have time, please do read it. So page by page. Alright, so exactly what it looks like. So it has a lot of pages. I just used it as a reference. So again, since I don't have enough time back then, I started reviewing around August or May or August of this year, so I really don't have enough time to read the theories of personality. So, but of course, since it's still early, it's still 2018, and the next board exam would be on October 2019, around the end of October. So I do suggest, you still have time, please do read it. So the next exam would be the psychological assessment. So the book. So this is actually a Xerox copy. So again, I'm not encouraging everyone to do the same thing, but this one is the old version. So the book that I've read, I've read this page by page, is the Psychological Testing and Assessment, 5th edition by Cohen. Okay, actually, it's Cohen and Swerdick, I think so. So I've actually read this. So not all of it, but I scanned some of it. So especially if the topic will not be, I think will not be included in the board exam, I did not read it. So, but I just scanned it. So the good thing about this book is actually, I think so that most of the review centers and other reviewers are using this, but of course this is only the 5th edition. There's another edition for this one, so if you do have that copy, I do suggest that you just read it. So I've read this page by page. This is actually the first subject that I've studied during my review season. Alright, so that's for, again, this is for the psychological assessment. Again, that's Psychological Testing and Assessment, 5th edition by Cohen. Next would be the abnormal psychology. So like the theories of personality, I did not really read the book itself, but I just used the reviewer that my friend lent me. But here is the book that I've used as a reference for the abnormal psychology subject. So this is Abnormal Psychology, Barlow and Durand. So that's Abnormal Psychology, the 7th edition. So it looks like this. So the good thing about this kind of PDFs or ebooks is that they have this copy. So whenever you wanted to highlight it, or if you don't really want to bring these kinds of books at your workplace, especially if you're working, or at the everywhere, or at the coffee shop or something, you can just brought your tablet with you, or whatever gadgets that you can read using these kinds of PDF. So this one, again, I did not read it page by page. However, I just used this as a reference. So it's really good in abnormal psychology. So there are a lot of pages there. So it has 790 pages. So again, I just use it as a reference. So it's a good thing as well that you have a friend to lend you a reviewer, especially if that reviewer is just new. Like for example, my friend lent me the 2017 reviewer, so I just use it. So I think it's much better if you get the latest reviewer edition of someone who already reviewed or passed the board's exam. Alright, so that's for the abnormal psychology. And then this is probably one of my favorite, because as you all know, I'm actually I'm still studying in grad school. So I have here is this is actually my major. So this is the Industrial and Organizational Psychology by Ahmad, and this is the 6th edition. So like what I've said a while ago, I'm still going to graduate school, and this is a must. So however, this is all again, this is not the latest edition, but I had this one. This is also a photocopy, and of course, still when I was still in undergrad, IO psychology, industrial and organizational psychology, is not taught that in depth. So I really have to read the whole book. Yes, to read this page by page as well. So so I studied first is the psychological assessment, and then this one. So in this book, yes, I've read it. However, at the last part, I wasn't able to actually read it anymore, since the board exam is almost near and I haven't studied the two subjects yet. So this one, so I do suggest that since it's still 2018, I do suggest that you have a copy of this one. They also have a copy of this in a PDF format, so I do suggest that you read this page by page, especially if you're not really confident in IO psychology. Alright, so those are the 4 books that I've read during the psychometrician board exam. I'm actually on my self-review because I'm still studying and working at the same time. But I do suggest, if you're just a full-time or you still don't have any work yet, or you're not planning to study it, I do suggest that you attend a review center, because again, the review centers are really equipped, and most of their instructors or professors already has already a specialties with those subjects. So I do suggest that if you still have time, enough money, I do suggest that you still, of course, study in a review center. But if you're not confident, like as me, because I'm studying and going to graduate school, studying and working, I do suggest that you just have yourself a self-review. But you should motivate and balance your time very, very good. Okay, so thank you very much. I hope you enjoy my video. Click thumbs up, subscribe, and put a comment below if you have any more suggestions, questions, and I hope to see you again on my next video. So thank you very much. See ya. Bye. Midnight into morning coffee, burning through the